Says I am live. Hello, everybody. Bob's not here yet, but I'm sure he'll be here in a minute. So, who do we got in here? We got Sky Dancer, and Bob's way up there. Big D, Soul Taker, High and By, and Grasshopper. Oh, and there's Bob. Chiclet 3, and Long Family Shoal, High. And Star High, she wants attention, but she can wait. So how are you doing, Bob?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I got a box from Dee Dee that I'm going to open up here. I know she's sending coffee, but hi, Kiwi. Hi, Eric.
She was sending me a box there for you to hold for me.
I don't think so. Hi, Kat.
What she told me.
This box is really heavy and it's big.
That's it.
So, that's it there. Look, big box. Big box. So I'm going to go ahead and open it first thing.
That was my nickname in high school, you know.
It was, huh? Big box.
I'm watching the comments now.
Oh my goodness, Sky, calm down.
Hey, Kat. Maybe they were saying Big Bob.
Probably thinks I'm opening up food.
Yeah. Poor little thing starved to death.
Yep.
Bless
Okay.
her. Maybe that's something for her. Maybe that's something for her.
Oh man, I see lots of coffee. Lots of coffee. My goodness. I can't even pull everything out. I'm going to have to sit down and grab them one at a time here. Let's see. We have coffee, guys. Mucho coffee. We got some French roast. I mean, there's a lot in here. And we got another French roast. Oh, goodness, it's not food. And we've got Columbia. Good coffees. Oh, my goodness. We got a dark roast, a big bag. I don't know if everybody wants to see me open this coffee, but there's a lot of it. And another dark roast. Oh, my goodness.
You like the dark roast?
I do.
Oh.
You know that the dark roast has a lot of flavor, but it's actually not as high in caffeine as a light roast coffee.
I didn't know
Which
that.
kind of surprised me when I learned that, but I learned that when I worked at Starbucks. And we got another dark roast. And another dark roast.
What kind of coffee is that?
It's Pete's coffee.
That's good coffee.
It is good coffee. And another dark roast, a smaller one. I'm running out of room here. I'm going to have to start putting it back in the box here in a minute. And we've got Alameda Morning Blend. Oh my gosh, there's so much coffee here. I can't believe she's going to make this much. And we got a French roast. And Sumatra. It's all Pete's coffee, which is really good stuff. And we got another French roast. And another French roast. I'm going to start putting these back in the box. and a dark roast. Oh my goodness, this is going to last me a long time. And another French roast.
Big D and Kurt.
And another big dark roast. And another dark roast. Major Dickinson's blend.
And I don't know.
Let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 packages of coffee, guys. 17 packages. Oh my gosh. This should last me through Christmas. Maybe not. We'll see. I drink a lot of coffee, but that's a lot of coffee. Did you know Starbucks and Seattle's Best Coffee are the same company, but Seattle's Best is often a lot cheaper? Yeah, anything with Starbucks on it is going to be priced up. Yay, I've got coffee. So what do we got? I haven't seen Big D for a while. Are you in Panama yet, Big D? Or are you still in Seattle? What you doing, Bob?
Finishing up what I do, so I down. Yeah. I get my
I can't wait till I can lift more than 10 pounds and walk your dog. She must still be in Seattle. Not Food Star. It's not food. No. Oh, Soul Taker is still here. Hi, Steve.
She's making noises like she's choking on a thigh bone or something.
Yeah, she thinks I got a box of food, so that's her gimme food. Gimme, gimme, gimme bark.
Poor thing.
Yeah, poor thing, my butt. She gets bites of everything I have because this is what she does. She's not getting the coffee.
Oh no, Big D.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Oh no. Well, I hope you recover quickly. It's not food. It's not Food Star. It's not food. See, look, smell it. It's coffee. It's not food. Well, that was my excitement for the night. I'm glad to see people in here. I actually missed like 2 weeks, a little bit. It's been a little bit over 2 weeks since I last streamed, I think, because I haven't been feeling good. So it's good to see that people didn't totally forget me.
Poor Star.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like if I get McDonald's or anything like that, or sit down with a plate of dinner. This is what I go through. I give her bites, but I don't have any food right now, so she's not getting any bites of anything. She doesn't ask, she demands. And if I order anything from McDonald's, I always get her like a 10-piece McNuggets because, yeah, that's what she gets. And it doesn't slow her down on eating her dinner at all. I'll still like make her a big dish of dry food mixed with wet food, and she'll still eat that too. Spoiled puppers, yes she is. Yes she is. But she's sweet. She's a sweetheart. Except when she's demanding food. But I can't resist it when she wants something. You know, if I'm eating and she gets bites of everything. So Bob, you got anything exciting going on?
Not in the last 2 hours. Not since I just saw you.
Did you get your pond set up in the last 2 hours?
No, didn't do that. I was modding at Dan's an hour and a half of that.
Yeah. I was
Right.
kind of back and forth and in and out at Dan's because I was like getting the coffee over close to me and stuff, making cigarettes and all that stuff. And then I made a bunch of cigarettes, and then I carried the coffee over at the same time as I carried the cigarettes over, and I broke 3 of them because I'm a dumb shit. And made a mess. I did make a mess. Wow, I'll have to be sure to send Dee a thank you because that was really nice of her. Hi, Liberty Bell. But that's a lot of coffee. I mean, when she said she was going to send me some coffee, she wasn't kidding. And someone told me that there's going to be a coffee shortage, they figure, at the beginning of the year.
If she keeps buying like that, there will be.
Yeah. No, because I guess like Brazil had a bad coffee crop or something, so they expect the coffee to it's going to be sparse, so it's going to be expensive. So if you like coffee, I would advise people to go ahead and stock up on it. Cigarettes are expensive, yes, but I pack my own. I buy my own tobacco, and I buy tubes, and I pack them myself. So it ends up costing me a little, maybe like $10.05 per carton. So, and then I smoke about a carton a month, so it ends up costing me, I smoke 3 cartons a month, so it ends up costing me about $30 a month for my bad habit. But if I was going to buy packs of cigarettes in the store, it would cost me a whole hell of a lot more than that.
Pam?
What? Oh, there's the Yazzie. Yazzie. Yazzie.
There he
Hi,
is.
Yazzie.
She knows you're there.
I haven't seen you for a couple weeks because I've been sick, Yazzie.
Oh. All right. She saw you. She spoke to you.
Coffee sounds good for right now. Yeah, I've got a part of the cup still sitting here.
It does sound good. If I didn't have to go to the art tomorrow, I would have me a cup.
Does coffee keep you awake? It doesn't keep me awake. I think it's because my body's used to caffeine 24 hours a day.
Sometimes
I am better today.
Sometimes.
I was kind of getting over what was wrong with me Monday, but then I got like a really bad sinus headache. I think from allergies and stuff, but today I'm better. So I've got a bunch of stuff I got to get mailed that I've had to mail forever and haven't been able to leave the house. So I'm going to try to do that in the morning. So, And then Saturday night, when I do my art stream Saturday night, I'm going to have a couple things available for auction, just a couple little things. A couple things are going to be really cool, though. You guys are going to like them. There's Mike. Yeah, coffee doesn't affect me either. It doesn't keep me awake at all. I can drink a cup of coffee and go to bed and go right to sleep. Like I say, I think it's because my body's used to me drinking it like all day long.
This late, it probably would keep me awake.
Mike, you can take a nap during an earthquake.
Baby.
I probably could. So we're supposed to get snow here, mixed snow and rain Sunday, which is going to be our first snow of the season. But I don't think it's going to stick around because the days after that are highs in the 40s. So it probably won't even turn the ground white. It'll probably just be like real wet snow that melts right away, which is kind of unusual because usually by this time of the year, well, usually we get our first snow in September. So, and almost always it's snowing like on Halloween night. So we'll see how it goes this year. Yeah, Big D says he can fall asleep in his recliner drinking coffee and spill it. It definitely doesn't keep me awake.
I thought there was a little tick on Yazzie and I, but it's not. It's not.
There's the Yazzie. Star knows when I'm talking to Yazzie and she gets a little bit jealous.
I'm not sure what to tell our reptiles guest. What time or anything about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we ought to just stick with the same schedule that we've been on myself, but I'm open for anything.
Wickens is a big channel, so if he's going to starting in the middle of our stream, if there are any reptile people at all in our stream, they'll go there.
Yeah.
That was my point, but
yeah, so it might be a good idea. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have it on the hour, that's for sure. But we need to decide so that we can start advertising it.
Yeah, 3 days ago was when I really needed to know, but he hadn't answered me back today, so it may be a moot point now.
Hi, Reels. And I got to call George tomorrow and see if I can still get the snake because I was supposed to call him a couple weeks ago, but I was so sick I didn't do it. Mike says, do we have the kid this week?
I don't know who the kid is. We've got the guy that I've been posting in there about for the last 3 days. Something geckos, creepy geckos or something. Frank is his name. It surprised me that y'all didn't answer that post 3 days ago. I mean, I posted.
I haven't been online very much because I just haven't been feeling good, so I missed it myself. But like I said, I'm open to any time that you guys decide.
Well, I know Susie gets right in like I do sometimes from the ARC, so I didn't want to fix it so she wouldn't be able to make it in time.
Sirloin, hi, how are you?
Sirloin.
Sirloin. He's from the Frostmare channel. Wandered over to say hi. I haven't seen him for a while because I've been sick and I haven't been on King Frostmare for the last couple of weeks either because I just haven't been feeling good.
When you felt well enough to be on your OnlyFans, I heard.
Yeah, right. That's scarier than the King Frostmare channel.
Just saying.
So what should we talk about? Do you have a good story to tell?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I always have good stories. I just can't tell them on here, most of them.
Not exactly the flu cat, but my stomach was all tore up and stuff, so it was just one of those things. I just did not feel good.
I saw an article that said something about be sure and get your flu shot this year because of this
Hey,
weird,
Fish Dreams, Marty, hi.
hey Marty, this weird
Yeah, I saw
strain
that
of
too. They expect it to be a really bad year
where you
for the
could get
flu because of last year everybody wore a mask and they had a real light flu season, but this year nobody's wearing masks. So
but they're
I'm
saying,
still wearing a mask when I go out though.
they're saying you can get the flu and this
Oh, Rack, hi.
COVID. Finally starting to make more and more strains. Good, Mike. I was going to go, but I didn't get a break after my stream to this one and see if you posted anything. It's Q.
I'm going to put the link up if anybody wants to come up. Yeah, I still wear my mask whenever I go out. I don't go out very often, but I still wear it when I do go out.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Sirloin. Thank you.
The only time I wear it is if they tell me I have to wear it now. I've had 4 vaccines, so my God.
Oh my gosh,
okay,
Rack's here. Hey, Rack, how are you doing?
Hey, good, Pam. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Rack.
Oh my gosh.
I was just thinking about you yesterday.
Hey, Rack, how are you doing?
Hey, good, Pam. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Rack.
I think you got a double stream thing going there, Rack.
I'm full of myself. I like to hear myself think twice.
Everybody says think twice before you act, so there you
Well,
go.
I mean, they're speaking from experience, I bet.
Yeah. Ozo, hello.
Well, Bob, thank you for thinking of me. It's good to be thought of.
Yeah, I was thinking I hadn't seen you in a couple of weeks, it seemed like.
We're
I
getting
opened my new studio, and that's been head down, paint flying everywhere, even on the canvas when necessary.
I know I've been watching you on Facebook. I have missed your streams because I haven't streamed myself for 2 weeks because I have not been feeling good.
I've
but
missed you, Pam. I wondered if you were okay.
I feel better now, so hopefully that's going to be it, and I can get back to my regular streaming now.
No, I hope so. I
don't like being sick.
I've got a new series of coffee mugs, and this is.
I saw that on Facebook. That's cool. I like that one behind you. That's really neat.
I had a show recently down at the brewery, and I did a lot of pint glasses. People enjoyed those. Pints for the People, I titled that series.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's been, it's so wonderful to have. It's just like having a fish room, having an art space.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my gosh. Thank you again, Sirloin. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Who is Sirloin?
He is from the King Frostmare stream.
Oh, hello, Sirloin. Nice to know you. We
have about 6 people in here right now that I met on the King Frostmare stream. Because I'm a mod over there, so. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of King Frostmare stream people in here tonight.
Why are we always yelling? Hey, what's going on? King Frosty stream.
So since we have people in here that probably don't know everybody, if we can get Grasshopper to throw out Rack's channel, that would be absolutely awesome.
Yes, thank you.
And Rack, I'm going to blow you up and show some of your artwork real quick. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. You
So,
are on, Rack.
Thank you. Here's a little notebook I threw together for the show we did recently at the brewery, and there's Pints for the People in the background. And there's a banner I had made. It was a launch party for the new studio at the local brewery. A wonderful collaboration. Let's see what else I've got in here I can show you. I've been submitting for a lot of public art, and this is one of my little works that's submitted for a Transformer wrap. It's called Diversity. And actually, Pam, you recognize that. It's just a swatch.
Yeah.
It's a watercolor kit swatch, but it speaks to diversity, which we're very fond of. Fortunately, here in my hometown,
it reminds me of what I have. I still have the notebook around somewhere, but I took. I hope you understand this and don't think that I'm weird. I made a grayscale of like 1 to 10, going from white to through the grays to black. And then I took every color of oil paint that I used the most and matched it up out of the tube where it is on the grayscale. And then went to, added white to light and dark to black to just as a training my eye thing.
Yes. Yep. So, and then this, and the same with the watercolor for a swatch. It's a utility. It's a utility, but then when you present it and package it in the right way, it has a very artful message that the entire community can enjoy. So I understand what you accomplished there with your grayscale. Here's another. So I'm a certified graphic designer. So this is a watercolor original. And I just manipulated it with a graphic design program so that it might wrap around one of those transformers and immediately transform infrastructure to art. Instead of an eyesore, a big metal box downtown, now you've got some vibrant color to look at. So
Nice.
these submissions will wrap around a 4-sided box. And it's just a little statement about each piece that I submitted to the city.
Oh my gosh, Sirloin is just going crazy in the chat, throwing out super chats, and he became a new member. Awesome. And I love those birds. One of the things, oh my gosh, thank you again, Sirloin.
Listen, I'm going to keep talking, but I don't know if he's doing that so that I'll shut up or because he likes what I'm saying. But either way, I want him to keep rolling. So
Right.
Thank you very much for your support. But actually, that was my last submission, the field note. But I did submit for some more public art. That's for the Transformers. I submitted for some of the public banners. I remember showing you my my diving footage from Hawaii. I don't remember how I got that. Did I do slides?
It was actual movie. Oh, you saying did you?
Yeah, you did like videos. You showed us some videos.
I don't know how I got them on screen. Do you?
No, you can go to share screen and then it'll pop up on my screen and then I have to click on it. Thank you again, Sirloin. Trash Cat, hi.
Trash Cat's a new name too. Hello, Trash Cat.
Yeah, she's one of the other moderators on the King Frostmere stream.
Okay.
That's why I say show off some of your art because we got new people in here that haven't seen your work before.
Have you already shown your art tonight, Pam? I don't want to take your time.
No, but that's okay. I want to see yours. One of the things that I like about your art, and it goes back to that grayscale thing, is a lot of people I won't say a lot of people, but if you start looking at art, one of the things that makes a good artist stand out is, how do I put this? Some people rely on color, like to make their art, but you've got to keep, like the grayscale, you've got to have your lights and darks and know where you are there, because
Value.
one of the things that I've done before when I check my art or check my oil paintings or stuff and go, oh my gosh, Sirloin, thank you, is if you, like, I'll take a picture and put it up on the computer and then take all the color out of it to where it's grayscale. Twisted Tea, hello. And that, will show you if you still got your lights and your darks, because
Yeah.
like I say, if a good artist, it won't, the color, you aren't just using the color to make the painting, you're still using your values. And your stuff is really good with
Oh,
that.
thanks, Pam. It means so much when you compliment my work. And I have used you as a reference on some of these submissions, so I appreciate you allowing me to do that.
Anytime.
Pam, I've got several different file types of some of this art, but it's not allowing me to share on StreamYards. I don't know what's up.
Huh. Oh my gosh. Actually, I don't have a share screen either on mine.
Maybe they've updated something and it just put it
Yeah.
somewhere else.
I wonder if they changed it, because I can't share a screen either. So I couldn't show my art if I wanted to. The share screen button is gone. I wonder if you have to, like, be a paid member to get it now. Oh, thank you, Sirloin. So that's kind of odd,
What is going
because like I
on?
say, I can't share a screen either.
Well, I know I can add slides, but it's not. It's just
Sirloin.
okay. They I see. They're only accepting PDFs. Let me try that.
Oh. Wait, there's a button that just popped up that says present. Is that where?
Yeah,
Oh,
try
yeah,
it's in
that's
present.
what it is now. They changed it.
Slides,
present.
your computer, upload file. Okay, there's one.
Thank you, Sirloin.
But did it. No.
No? Do you have a present button? There's a present.
I'm wearing that
it
present
says
button.
slide, extra camera, video file, or share screen. So if you click on share screen, then you should be able to, it's just like the old share screen where you can go to share window, or share another open window.
Oh, those are memberships.
Entire screen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I'm trying to upload a slide. It's not allowing the upload of a slide.
Sirloin gifted me a membership for King Frostmare. Awesome. Sirloin is has been very generous tonight. Hi, Gold Nugget Blacko.
Pam, I saw some of your thumbnails that had your
Hey,
goldfish
Gold
in them.
Nugget.
You saw some of my thumbnails. What?
And goldfish.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not able to show any art, Pam. You might as well take me down.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Can't get up there?
No, I got old postcards laying around. That's it. I've ordered some new prints, but
Let me see if I can share one of mine. I'll see.
you have that one, Bob?
Let's see. No. I don't.
I'm going to make a note on this one, send to Bob.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's letting me share some of my art.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Who was that Loretta Lynn looking woman?
That was a coal miner's daughter, Bob.
What was it? Loretta Lynn looking.
Oh my gosh, Sirloin, thank you again.
Good job, Sirloin. Thanks. Mesmerizing. Every time, Pam, I see these, I just enjoy them a little more.
Some of them are
Yes,
old
yes.
and not very good, but you know. You live in Kentucky and you're a coal miner's daughter?
All right. Twisted Tea. What part of Kentucky?
I got a whole bunch of new memberships that Sirloin gave people too. So that's awesome. I'll have to do a memberships only stream. Pike County, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, Pike County. It's definitely coal fields.
But if nobody minds, I'll go ahead and leave my art go through because I think a lot of people in here from King Frostmore haven't seen my art before, so I'm going to go ahead and let it run a little bit. Sirloin, oh my gosh, thank you again. Your dad was a coal miner? Nice. My dad was a truck driver. Hi, GRB. How goes the world of Australia?
Good day, mate. Buddy.
I think I have that one. Maybe not.
Yeah, you do. You have a print of that little guy with the calf. Yeah. Oh, and Rack is going to do us some music.
I'm just tuning up, Pam, in case you hit a snag.
Oh, Rack, my great niece on her Instagram or TikTok, I follow her. She came on one day, posted a video of her playing a ukulele, and I thought she was
Oh my gosh,
good.
thank you, Caroline.
Atta girl.
I remember one of my kids when they were in band, my oldest daughter, when she joined band, we didn't have a lot of money, but I got her I found a used trumpet, and And she would practice and practice and practice, and she was crying, saying that, there was something wrong with the trumpet. And I kept telling her she's just got to practice because,
I
you
got
got to
that one
practice
too.
a lot, right? So after like probably a week and a half of this with her practicing and crying because she just couldn't do it, she came home from school and told me that the band teacher checked out her trumpet, because we'd bought her a used trumpet, and there was a crayon stuck in it. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget how bad I felt. Oh.
Killed her. At least she had an excuse.
I know one time when she was practicing her trumpet, the guy that we rented the house from used the shop, and we rented the house. And he told me he was working in his shop, and he thought one of his bowls was loose, and he came running outside to check, and he realized it was practicing her trumpet. Oh.
I've had a birthday since we talked last, Pam.
I remember seeing that on Facebook.
I'm now in my late 50s.
You're still a kid.
Really late 50s.
I'm 67, so don't expect any sympathy from me.
I hope I hold up as well as you have. I'm already fading fast.
I'm not holding up that good. Nez Lover, hello.
I like that.
Thank you again, Sirloin. Oh my gosh. I thought you said you were done. One of my other daughters played saxophone when she was in school, and she went clear through the band and was in the jazz band and everything. And one Christmas, I sold 2 big paintings like a month before Christmas. And I bought her a pink saxophone for Christmas.
Mm.
And she loved that thing. And it was like, oh my God, Sirloin.
Sirloin. Broke the bank. Way to go.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But anyway, she'd be playing. It wasn't like a shiny pink. It was like a soft pastel type, kind of like a rose pink, but it wasn't shiny. And I remember sitting like watching the jazz band on their concert and hearing kids say, "Look, Mom, that girl has a pink saxophone." Oh my gosh, Sirloin, thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Pam, I'm still here. I'm going to see if I can send you my niece playing the ukulele.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do that.
Yeah. Goslings.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yeah, that's too much, Sirloin, but I have to tell you thank you because it's going to help me a whole lot.
I can't imagine being out there and just having bison in front of me to sketch.
Oh, I love going to Yellowstone. My favorite time to go is in the wintertime because there's no tourists. And and I don't know what they're going to do now because there was just one road open that was from Gardner through to Cook City, which goes right through Lamar Valley, which is where the bison are in the wintertime. And bison in the snow is wonderful. I mean, it's like wonderful.
Can't imagine.
But now this spring they had those big floods, and that whole road from Gardner up to Mammoth is gone. And I'm not sure what they're going to do because Cook City is to go out one way is Yellowstone, and to go out the other way is Beartooth Pass, and Beartooth Pass is closed in the wintertime. So it's probably closed by now because they usually close it like mid-October. And then the only way that Cook City has to get their mail and deliveries and groceries and gas and all that stuff is through Yellowstone, and that road's gone. So I imagine they've probably opened up some kind of a emergency services road for people to take, not tourists, but all the deliveries and stuff. I know they were talking there was a 2-track trail, like just a dirt trail that was the old stagecoach line, and they were talking about like graveling it so that traffic can get through because like I say, Gardner to Mammoth, the road's just gone. It washed out. And Mammoth is where all the housing for the park rangers and everything is, and all the offices and stuff. So they had to open something up. So hopefully they got it figured out because, like I say, Cook City has no other way to get through. But it was kind of a big problem there. I know they closed that half of the park. The park goes like the roads through Yellowstone and stuff goes in like a figure 8. Basically, where it crosses in the middle and makes loops. So the roads are in like a figure 8. And the bottom part of the 8 did not get affected by the floods. But the top part of the 8, which is Gardner and Cook City and all that, that like totally was a mess. So they were going to open the park back up, but they were only going to open up the lower part of it. So I am just, but that part closes in the wintertime. So the only part that's open in the wintertime normally is from Gardner to Cook City. And that's the part, and the only reason that they keep that open in the wintertime is for the people of Cook City. So, because that's their only way to get anything. Like UPS and FedEx and everything goes through their grocery deliveries, everything. So I'm not sure what they did, but I imagine they opened up an emergency road of some kind just for the deliveries and stuff.
Thank you, Grasshopper, for posting my link. Oh, magpies. Nice job, Punchy.
What's that?
Magpies just came up on your slideshow.
Oh yeah, with the coyote.
I didn't see the coyote. I'm trying to still share screen, but I saw magpies in the snow. At least 3 of them. Yeah,
in the background is a coyote on a deer. It was a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
A friend of mine unfortunately had a small buck got hung up on a barbed wire fence, and it died before he found it, on his property.
Oh.
So he laid it out and put trail cams and stuff on it, and he wanted me to do a painting of a coyote with some magpies waiting. So, the natural process of things. And I did a painting for him that was like 36 by 48. That painting was big. And it had the coyote with on the dead deer, and then the magpies like waiting in the wings for it. But it was called Keepers of the Sage.
Oh, that's a good title.
Yeah, and the meaning behind the title is, the natural order of things. When something dies, everything else lives off of it. So that was the story with that painting.
Pam, see if you got that video I sent.
I do not see it yet, Bob. Oh, did you send it on Facebook though?
It
Or
came
did you try to
from
put it in here?
it came from Instagram, which may be Facebook. I don't know. I sent it on Messenger from Instagram.
Is
So yeah.
Is it a TikTok video?
Could be TikTok.
Okay, yep. As soon as we're done with this, you know, Rack, you could do that too. You could send me like a slideshow of your work
Yeah.
on Facebook, and then when this is over, I could pull it up too.
Okay.
And that way we can see your work. And people are probably tired of looking at mine, so I'll shut mine off here in a minute.
I don't know, Pam. Yours is great. I would never say they're tired of looking at yours.
They blocked your credit card. Oh no, sirloin. Hi, Howdy Garden. How are you? You're getting by? Okay, any votes for me to switch over to Bob's video now?
I love that. It's just my niece playing the ukulele. It's not anything artistic.
Oh, Rack disappeared. Maybe he's maybe he went off because he's sending me something on Facebook.
I bet, yeah.
Only Oscars. Hello, hello. I'm so glad that people didn't forget me while I had to take a couple weeks off because I wasn't feeling good. And I still have people that remembered to come in. Nice.
Whose little dog was that?
That was a commission that I did for a friend of his daughter's dog. I did a painting for him first of his daughter holding the dog. And it was one of a lot of them are charcoals, Nez. The black and white ones are charcoals. The color ones, some of them are colored pencil and some are oils. But anyway, it was not one of my favorite paintings to do when I did his daughter and the dog because he had me like slim her down and take, like 20 pounds off of her and stuff. And I just don't like doing stuff like that. I mean, you should not feel the need to do that if you're getting a painting done. But anyway, so yeah. Oh, thanks, only Oscars.
20 pounds off the daughter or the dog?
The daughter.
Oh.
And I didn't really like doing that. I mean, I felt bad the whole time I was doing it. You should not. I felt like he was ashamed of his daughter, and I didn't like that very much. But maybe I was totally wrong, I don't know.
Maybe just trying to build her esteem. Or maybe she thought she was thin and she was fat. I know I'm fat and I'm fat. So.
Like that one's a charcoal. That one's a charcoal.
So you could do a picture of me younger and thinner.
That's oil. And that's charcoal. And that one is colored pencil. Or no, that one's Conte crayon. And that one's oil. And that one's oil. I don't see anything from Rack on Messenger yet either. And he just kind of like disappeared. I wonder if he had internet problems or something. That one's a charcoal of my son Tucker. when he was little and some kittens we had, and that's a little oil. I do landscaped every once in a while. They're generally practice. Oh, you need the link? Ah, okay. Let me paste the link again. That's oil charcoal. And that you have that one, Bob. That's a charcoal.
That one?
You have that one, Bob. That's a charcoal. And that's an oil. I hear myself echoing.
It's probably rack again.
Oh, and that's the end of that. So I'm going to go ahead and put Bob's thing up. Hang on.
Well, here we go.
Now, hang on. Let me get this. Okay, so I got to.
That's definitely one of the times I thought of you, Rank.
And then go back here and do this.
She had beautiful long blonde hair, and she cut it all off and dyed it gray, and we're like, what the hell?
I think, let me see if that's going to do it. I think that's it. Let me see. This one here. That's what I want. Okay. So this is Bob's niece. Is that who this is?
Great niece, yeah. My favorite niece's daughter, Brienne.
I won't get a copyright strike, will I?
That.
Very cool.
I asked her grandmother, what happened to her? Did somebody beat her up and cut her hair off? Or she said, no, she just wanted to do that. She's 18. What can we say? I said, get the hell out of here. You can't do that. No.
Hi, Naz.
That was a nice
I have
group.
no
Hey,
idea.
Nez.
Hello,
I have no idea.
how are you, my dear?
Good, good.
Wow, I came in at just the right time, thanks to Sirloin. Bless your heart.
Yeah, he gave you one of
Punchie
the.
is better artist than I'll ever be. She deserves. Yes, thank you, Sirloin, for the membership. I didn't even know you could do that. I just learned that tonight.
Oh my gosh, these little guys. I used to see them at the beach on Cape Cod all the time.
Those are called sanderling. Those are Angela, my wife's favorite bird. So I painted her this 12 by 24 canvas for our anniversary.
That's very cool. I like it.
And they're very quick. Those birds, they got things to do. And sanderling is their name. So I told her these held still long enough for me to paint. I called them lingerling.
Aww. Just gorgeous.
Thank you, Nez.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I don't get over here very often. Yeah, let's see more.
Yeah, I'm having trouble getting any more. If I share the screen. Oh
Is
wait,
this done in is that done in acrylics? I'm sorry to
yes,
interrupt.
that's acrylic work.
Beautiful.
Pam, I figured it out. I wasn't signed in to StreamYards. That's why it wasn't letting me upload anything.
Oh, okay.
I just clicked your link. So that's this. This is the original 20 by 20 acrylic, but this was a photograph I took in process. You see, it doesn't have the swirl in the
Oh,
coffee.
yeah, yeah.
And I modified it. That's for one of the park banners. That's a public art submission.
Wow.
Second cup.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so that's the original acrylic art, and then I did graphic design to modify it to the banner size. Thanks, Nez.
You're welcome.
I love the complementary colors.
Well,
in
I
that.
want.
That's,
Really
I did a
makes
lot
it
of color work on that.
I do
Pam. Good
too.
eye.
I do too.
Good catch. Yeah, that's a unique color wheel I'm using there.
Oh wow.
Isn't that pretty?
It's kind of glowing. That's about 4 layers. I started with a monochromatic grayscale and just added color.
An impressionist pear. I love
Oh, I
impressionism.
got hundreds of those. I absolutely. If you look at my Facebook page, Rat Cross Studio, I've literally done over 100 impressionistic pairs. And I don't know what it is about them, but they captivate me.
Your pear period.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And it's
Our
a
students
Rembrandt.
will
It's
study
a
it.
Rembrandt lighting style, and the pear
Yes,
just
it is.
plays to it so well.
It really does. Almost like Monet. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's an older style of lighting with a more modern stroke technique. So yeah, Rembrandt and Monet hybrid right in there. And then sometimes I don't know if you can actually see fingerprints,
I even
but
see
sometimes
just a bit of
I
Van
just
Gogh
have
because of
finger
the
paint.
texture. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
that's great. I love that. Yeah.
Can you tell I had fun doing that?
Marvelous.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice.
that's a fun one.
Yes, I can. And stay fun with your art. And I just love it.
Yeah, it begins and ends with I want it to be accessible and a quality of life improvement.
Wow. Have you done the whole bowl of fruit like every painter does at least once?
No, my wife's waiting on her bowl of fruit though for the dining room.
I've never done a bowl of fruit.
Punchy, we can do
I'm
that when we
holding
do
out.
our art stream together if you want to. We can both do a bowl of
Fruit bowl.
fruit. I'm still waiting for Punchy to do the life drawing nude paintings and nude charcoal drawings.
I have one.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's not real good. I'll show you real quick. Hang on.
Or whatever. Jeez.
It's a charcoal that I did, but it's not the best.
Oh, honey, you are the best. Whatever.
Yeah, she is the best.
Let me see. Hang on a second.
She puts me to shame, that's for damn sure. Holy cow. She makes me look like a hopeless slack ass.
Yeah, I'm an amateur in her presence for sure.
I gotta find my folder of drawings.
Pam, you remember the sketchbook I showed you? You said was
Yes.
inspirational. My
Yep.
daughter came over and fell in love with it. She begged me for it, so I gave it to her.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yep. She said she appreciated that more than just seeing the finished work.
That's awesome.
I said, "Oh, okay." It's just a process, and it's like the rehearsal. I can't imagine you liking the rehearsal more than the show, but if you do, here you go.
Sometimes it works that way. Yeah.
I'm here to
Marvelous.
please.
Do you ever do these in oil? Is this oil here?
This is acrylic. I graduated from oil. Once I had kids, I just didn't have a space to let it dry. I had to go to acrylic.
Yeah, you do have to let them dry. Yeah.
Never
Oil,
went back.
and that's a heavy compliment there. Wow.
I do all aqua media now, watercolor and acrylic.
Oh, and I love gouache. I like to water it down like watercolors.
Oh man, gouache is so cool. And I work in series these days. These days I love series. The serial work. See, the pair is just so captivating. Every pair, you learn something.
Okay, I'm going to
It's
show this
super.
quick. So look quick, and then
Okay.
it's going to be gone.
It's pretty detailed. Yeah, let's get back to the PG Bluebirds.
Ooh.
Oh, those are bright. I love the colors.
Yeah, that was a
Blue's my
sketch.
favorite.
That was just a little sketch, and we have bluebirds nesting in the yard, and it's in that the actual original is in the sketchbook that my daughter has now, but I photographed it and manipulated it in graphic design software and came up with a banner like this. And the artist
Wow.
statement on that is pretty cool. Pam, I don't know if we've talked about this. Bob, you probably are aware that the eastern bluebird had a severe population decline. And
Oh.
in Tennessee, we were very proactive in putting out nest boxes for the eastern bluebird, and its population bounced back. So when I submit this as public art, my description of the art, I'll read you a couple of sentences. Is that okay, Pam?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, here's how I describe that painting. It's called Field Note. It's a literal field sketch. Field Note expresses the magnificent potential in mundane pedestrian activity. Providing nest boxes for this species reversed a dismal decline in its population with a poignant takeaway. Homelessness is reversible.
Right.
Yeah, so very simple art, but kind of touching, kind of deep, and very local. That bird's all over this place.
It's very. Yep.
Yeah, the bird is the storyteller. I love that.
There's nothing quite like painting God's creation, the flora and the fauna. My goodness. Just gorgeous.
And Pam's one of the best I've ever seen at capturing
Isn't
the
she, though?
character of life. Not just the image or the shape, but the character. It's amazing.
And
Oh,
and the
thank you.
photorealism. Her realism is so
Technical,
spot on.
It's not really realism though. Photorealism
It sure is.
is different than what I do.
Oh, honey, your stuff looks as real it can get. That's what I mean. Wow, I'm impressed.
The bird
I
is
always try to me, the most important thing is to capture the life and the personality.
You do
Is
it.
what I try to
You
do. Is
certainly
what I try
do
to
it.
do.
So
I love
here's,
that guy.
yep, that's my, turns out I didn't mean it to be, and I didn't notice it until my son came, and he owns that now. He said, that's Pappy. You know, my dad died of COVID not too long ago. I didn't mean to paint him, but by God, that's him.
All right.
Yeah, and so my
Very
Wow.
son saw it, and he took the painting. And this is like I put that up there. It's kind of a polar opposite to Pam. It's complementary. It's on the other side of the color wheel is what Pam does.
Wow.
Yeah, but you've captured the life and the personality in that too.
What? Yeah. What is it? It's an old man. You're welcome. My work's done here.
Such vibrant colors.
Have you ever done this, Pam?
What is that?
So I walked around the yard and I just gathered organic material and did an assemblage.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Is it a chicken?
If you think it is, Bob, then it damn sure is. Yes.
Yeah.
Makes me think of a kitty. It looks like a kitty cat.
Yeah. Pretty
With
cool.
the rock for the nose and then whiskers coming out.
Right. Right.
I see the chicken. I see the chicken, yeah.
I don't see the chicken. I see a kitty.
It's all of those things for sure.
Look at all those colors. I love the colors that you use, Rack.
I
You
do
use-
like I
Wow.
consider myself a
Complementary
colorist.
colors
Yeah.
are really neat.
Vibrant palette must have.
A surrealist pineapple.
Yeah, I went to Hawaii and now I do pineapples.
Your pineapple
I'm an
phase.
authority.
Hey,
Just don't go
pineapples. Don't pineapples have a meaning like welcome into the house or something?
Yeah, can I tell you that
Hospitality.
story?
Yeah.
This is how I learned it, and I stand to be corrected. I'm no historian, but I was doing a lot of reading on the Outer Banks of North Carolina, including Sir Walter Raleigh's colony. And it's reported in one of the journals that one of Sir Walter Raleigh's colony kept and was recovered that the native indigenous people, we would formerly call them Indians, they met the flotilla in the harbor there at Manteo behind the Outer Banks and the Sound, and they brought goods to trade. And they also brought weapons in case it went the other way. But so the people began to trade, and one of the things they traded for was this fruit. They brought it on board, and these Englishmen ate the fruit, loved it, and they said it's prickly on the outside like a pine cone, and it's sweet on the inside like an apple. So they coined the phrase pineapple. And it was then forever used as a welcome symbol because the indigenous people welcomed them to this new land. But now, the interesting part is, how the hell did these native people get pineapples to give to these Englishmen? So they must have grown them here. They must have cultivated them here.
My one of my grandmothers was Pennsylvania Dutch. And in the Pennsylvania Dutch, like folk art, there's a lot of pineapples because of the symbolism of it. Welcome, to symbolize welcome to your house and stuff. I think.
Yeah, you can purchase a lot of folk art that has welcome signs with the pineapple. I've seen that, yes. Oh, it's a little pepper.
Can you see the title?
Oh, I got my glasses on. I'm trying to see.
Hot as L.
I thought I was being cute. So that's an actual pepper. It's a chameleon pepper.
Wow.
So it's multicolored like that. Again, another little watercolor sketch, but through the magic of graphic design, you can actually really work with those sketches as well as you can anything else.
That is cool. What's that one called?
The choir.
Welcome to the family.
Oh,
Wow.
the choir.
That's another one I think makes a really strong point with not a lot of effort with the brush. It's a very economic brush stroke.
Good use of positive and negative space.
I think so. Thank you.
So artsy, Nez.
What
Nez
is that
knows.
one?
Nez knows.
I've taken my foundation courses twice over the years, and I'll be going back to school to continue working on the bachelor's in fine art, hopefully next
Yeah,
year.
I'm a
So
lifelong learner. I applaud that, Nez. Congratulations.
Yep, that's really
Thank
cool. I wish
you.
I would have been able to take some art classes.
Well,
But I
life
never-
just kept happening and interrupting, between moving and divorce and having kids and just, it just kept, I kept going, but then had to stop, and I want to continue. So,
You can do it. I didn't finish my bachelor's until I was in my 40s.
and now I'm at the best part because I can finally apply to the College of Fine Art. And all I've got left to do are all studio classes pretty much. So how
the
cool
fun
is that?
stuff. That's wonderful.
The fun stuff. I've taken some, but I got more to do yet.
I actually had gotten a couple scholarships to go to art school when I was in high school, but my parents were kind of old fashioned, I guess, because they wouldn't let me go to college. They said it was a waste of time and, just be a secretary because I was a woman and, all that shit.
Oh, for God's sake.
So I never got a chance to go.
But you know what? If you're an artist, you're going to be that. And you don't have to have the degree to just be the artist that you are. But I applaud anybody who goes and takes the classes.
If I would have been able to go to art school, I think it would have sped up the process of learning what took me a lot of years to learn, on how to use color and all that stuff. But I read a lot. I read a lot of books and stuff in the process of teaching myself. But
yeah, and not being formally trained, Tim, you're so technically accurate. It's pretty amazing.
Exactly. Exactly. Your proportions are spot on. Your perspective is always spot on. It looks like you are an alumni of art school. Absolutely.
Here's the
Did you study
Eastern Bluebird?
One of my daughters went to art, did a lot of art school actually, and I remember when she was going, she told me that one of her professors told her, and she was telling me this, kind of chewing me out, that unless you have a bachelor's degree in art, you have no right to sign your name on artwork.
Yeah, it's such bullshit.
And that's what I told her. She kind of got mad at me, but she's kind of grown out of that. But at the time when she was going to art school, she learned that realism has no place in the art world and stuff like that. So for quite a few years, she basically ignored my art. And then one day I posted something on Facebook and she says, if you look at your art, a lot of it has triangles and stuff. If you look past the realism, she says there's a lot of really good composition and stuff. And I'm like, well, thank you. And then she started kind of changing after that and started appreciating my art again. But For a while she was going to school, her teachers taught her that basically my art was worthless and I didn't have any right to sign my name on it and all that kind of stuff.
What a bunch of malarkey.
Hmm.
Punchy, my son, is in his second year at art school.
Love that rack. Oh, show that one again, the clouds. I really love that.
Yeah, I did too.
That is awesome.
I thought it was. It kind of looks like rocks on the water. It almost looks like rocks.
Oh, I thought it looked like a cloud.
Yeah, I was painting
Maybe.
a cloud, but it's okay if it's rocks. It's cool.
I thought it was a word.
Definitely a bird.
No, a word.
Oh, a word. I see.
It's not a bird.
No, it looks like clouds to me, and I love the color. I love the composition. That is just really awesome. I love it.
I thought it was a cat.
Bob, Rack, Bob always comes up with weird things when I show a piece of work. He's always like coming up with
Oh,
weird
yeah.
things that he thinks it is.
Ooh,
Oh, that's really nice.
Like that.
A water lily.
surrealism lotus flowers.
Yeah. So these never made it to my auctions because my wife came through the studio and claimed them.
This is mine. This is mine. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're displayed on the shelf with the bonsai trees.
Gorgeous.
Fun. Those are so much fun. I don't know if anyone remembers this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The rummy nose tetras.
Yeah. So if you're drunk enough, they look just like they do in the store.
I always
Water quality.
thought rummy nose tetras always reminded me. When I had them, I always called them the B-52 bombers.
Ooh.
That was a 2010 aquascape. That's over a decade ago. I did a whole show of those at a gallery. It was called the Blowfish Emporium. And I did a show called the Goldfish Case Study and had all of these aquascapes set up.
Very nice.
It was the most popular
Amazing.
show the gallery ever had, and I sold 0 of those pieces. Oh, here's a nice sketch.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I like sketches like that. They look like they belong in a textbook.
I remember the feeling when I did that. That's that beautiful release you get when you do art, when you create something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, little landscape warm-ups,
Very
watercolor.
nice.
Wow.
No more than 5 colors, I think. Only 5, and blue for the sky was 1. So
Very Van Gogh colors there. I like it.
what a guy! What a guy! Oh, here's a studio shot.
Wow!
I bought a mechanic's table or a mechanic's
Oh,
cabinet.
I want to do that so bad. Oh, wow.
It's really working out. I must say, the wheels, the storage, everything is working out.
That'd be great because I'm in a small apartment and that would be perfect.
And that's a Harbor Freight unit, so like less than 250.
Yeah.
God bless Harbor Freight.
Yeah, I like Harbor Freight. Yep. all the tools that I don't have a lot of tools, but all the tools that I have, like my cordless drill and all that stuff are Harbor Freight.
You know, my philosophy is buy a cheap tool, and if you wear it out, buy a good one.
That's a good philosophy.
I just painted this canvas. It has a big ass pear on it now.
Oh, wow.
A pear? You're kidding.
Yeah, the 3 foot by 3 foot pear.
Wow.
I had a friend on Cape Cod who painted nothing but pears.
I get it. I absolutely get it.
But she would do them like lined up on a shelf, like a line of like 5 pears on a shelf.
Wow. That's awesome. I can almost see a face in the pear.
Like the man on the moon. So here's
Yeah,
this
kind
was
of
a
like
pear.
that. Yeah.
This was very similar to that last one, but the glaze is a different color. And so they
Yeah.
turned out radically different.
Yeah. I'm actually going to make it bigger so that we can see it. If everybody doesn't mind. I love that one too.
That's on a wooden panel.
Oh, I like painting on wood. Yes.
Let's see. I think I had to go back in and take that paint all the way to the edge. It looked too much like a Bob Ross painting with that black border.
You could have just put a line of birds around it, Rack.
I know, right? Here you go. So this is tiny. This is 4 inches by 4 inches total. Outside
Oh,
diameter.
cool. I like doing tiny paintings. Tiny paintings are cool.
And then I glazed it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's it.
Now, how do you?
Wow.
You're using acrylics, right?
Yes.
So when you glaze, do you just like water the color down, or how do you do that with acrylics?
I just make sure that I begin with a very transparent color.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll buy color just because it's the more transparent of the hue.
I do that a lot with oil paintings. I put layers and layers of glaze
Yep.
to just that's what I do. I use transparent colors, and then I use liquid
Yeah.
to smooth it out even more, and then I'll put like layers of glaze on paintings.
So my process is usually I'll sketch to get the shape, and then I'll do a couple watercolors to make sure I can handle the shape. Then I'll do these monochromatic paintings.
I
And
love
then
it.
I'll paint over the monochromatic painting to add the color.
Oh, nice.
And if you look at the
Wow.
top edge of that, you'll see some orange. So I also usually tint all of the paper or canvas with a light orange to begin with.
Very good. That's kind of like my oldest daughter and I were talking about glazing the other day, and the difference in color and brightness that you can get between like adding white to a color to lighten it up, or having a white background and then glazing over the top of it with color, and how much brighter it is that way.
Big difference, big change.
Yep. Yep. Now, that's the same daughter that went to art school, so you can probably realize that our relationship as far as art goes is totally different now, because, like I say, she's been out of the art school and appreciates my art a little bit more than she used to.
She can respect your effort now. She knows
Yeah.
how.
And actually, she even asked me for advice once in a while. or critiquing her work. She does that a lot. She'll have me critique her work, which is a totally different style than mine. But yeah.
Wow.
This is my local brewery. See that train trestle at the top?
Aha.
No, I love this place. Okay, so I mean, that was a good day. You can imagine. And so I came home and painted that.
Nice.
And then I painted like 50 more for that launch party that we did. And I sold several. It was cool. So those are like, you see the one on the right there. It's narrow and tall, but they're basically 3x3s. And I have those little black easels, that I sell some work on.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I gave an easel with those paintings too. And we just had fun at the brewery, and it was a great collaboration between local makers, a maker of beer and a maker of art.
Now, see, you have a great personality for that. I don't. Believe it or not, every time that I've ever done like a one-man show, I get sick for opening night. I always get sick. Yeah. It's because I don't like being the center of attention at all.
It happens for sure.
I remember I was doing for one art show, they were doing a big auction, and before the auction, the main auction, they always have like a quick art auction, which is where the artist has half an hour to create something, and then they auction that off before the main auction.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me to do that. And the morning of the auction, I woke up and I started coughing. And by mid-afternoon, you would have thought I was dying. And an artist friend of mine that kind of knew what was going on, she started feeding, because they also at these auctions, at the big auctions, they like have people walking around with bottles of champagne and keep people's glasses full. And she started just shoving the champagne down me, so that by the time the quick draw started, I was fine. But they put everybody like up on a stage in front of everybody, so it was really nerve-wracking for me. But like I say, by the time the auction started, I was okay. By the time
Nothing a little champagne won't take care of.
Yeah.
Let's see. So there's a work in progress.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
That's the big ass pear on that 36 by 36.
Yeah.
There it is, a little farther along.
Now the fun part would be glazing over the top.
How big is that?
36 by 36. I love painting coffee mugs too. And here's the little setup at the brewery. Took the ukuleles out.
Oh, very nice. Very cool.
Had a little tip jar there, and people, I didn't sell but a few. I sold a few. I mean, that was good. I'm not complaining, but several people tipped, and I gave my tips to the staff. They were so cool, and they really appreciated getting those tips.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. Least I could do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's a layer. I usually save one of those monochromatic paintings and just leave it in the black, white, and gray, but the rest get painted over. That's when I start adding color. So a lot of this graphic stuff, it looks simple. That's my job. Make it look easy. But there's probably 4 layers of paint on the canvas. And probably 50 studies have been painted.
Yeah, well, your colors and stuff look so alive and vibrant. So
Yeah,
it's worth
thanks.
the
So
time.
all that's worked out. And yeah, it only took me a few hours to paint that. But in order to gain the ability to paint that, weeks were involved, right? Months. So
Yep.
you know how it is, Pam.
Yep.
It looks like an assignment that you do in art class, in taking art classes at art school.
Yeah, so if that were an assignment, usually those are kind of the first time you broach subjects, it would be very difficult. Only now I would beg for an assignment like that. Please tell me to paint a graphic coffee mug. I'm so prepared for that.
I remember taking art in high school. One of the first things that I had to do, that he had us do, is do a perfect circle, and
Yes.
then we had to shade it perfectly,
Yes.
And believe it or not, it took weeks.
Yep.
It took weeks. You try drawing a perfect circle from scratch, and it had to be perfect.
Oh, God.
And then I remember the next thing that we had to do was a spoon with all the reflections and stuff.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, I love doing reflective surfaces. Yes.
And I remember that first year, one of the things we did was a portrait, and I did a portrait of my older brother. And the darn art teacher took it to an art show, and then I never got it back. He said
That's
he
not
lost
cool.
it. Yeah, he said, I was going to give it to my older brother, but I never got it back.
Ooh,
and
I love this one.
lost it.
I love
Yeah, I
this
like
one. That's probably my favorite of your coffee cups so far. I love this one.
That's a larger one, 9 by 12. The others are mostly 5 by 7, except this one behind me. And I call that one Clown Roast, for when life is a circus.
Aha. I need some of that.
Yeah.
It looks
Pam's
so
drank some of that
warm.
before. That's graphically strong. I dig that too. And here's a little sketch, This is along the way when we're
Oh, I
doing
love that
watercolor
too.
sketches. Practice, practice, practice.
Can I see that teal green one? Well, at least that's what it looks like on my phone. Yeah, somewhere like to the right. It's like yeah. There we go. That's the one. Wow. Look at those colors pop.
That's kind of loud.
Yeah, it's very loud. I love it. That's beautiful too.
I love you, Pam. Come on your live stream and show my art. That's so fun.
Oh, I love it.
That's my little bonsai I've had in that pot for 5 years. Little
Nice.
tiny
Oh.
ponytail palm, and that's my 4x4.
I have
And
some of those.
This is all, you can see this on Rat Cross Studio if anybody wants to go back and look at any. And I'd love for you to follow my Facebook page there, Rat Cross Studio on Facebook. And I did a little video on YouTube how to paint these pears. It's basically drawing a circle and drawing a triangle on top of it.
I'm going to post to Facebook because I know that Grasshopper doesn't have Facebook, so I'm going to post it in the chat right now, guys.
I love those too.
Well, this is a painting I did for Chattanooga Ed.
Oh,
He came by to see me, and I painted that for him the morning he was coming to see me.
I love that
Very nice.
hair.
Me
He was
too.
very appreciative.
yeah, he loves that.
That's about 2 inches by 3 inches.
I want to wish you a happy...
Sorry about that.
That's one of my favorites there. I love that guy.
A Moonlight March.
Yep.
Yeah.
And here's Art Man. Collage. I'd never done collage before this workshop. It was kind of expanding.
Oh, I love collage work.
This was a popular color combination. I don't think I have any of those left.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Purples and greens look so good together.
I was thinking, if pairs are guitars, make them electric guitars. All right, Pam, that's about it for tonight.
Thank you for showing us your work.
Thank you for being such a great audience, and I appreciate your positive feedback, Nez.
Well, thank you so much. I hope you all stop by Nez Studios one of these nights and watch me do my craziness.
I'm going to write it down.
I have fun with my... Punchie will show up every once in a while, and she'll usually catch me doing something crazy.
When do you live stream, Nez?
Normally, I'll do it Friday night and Saturday night, usually like between 9 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Do you have guests?
Sometimes I do, and I've been trying to get Punchie to come over to Nez Studios to art stream with me. We'll work it out one of these days, and I'd love to be a guest of hers to do an art stream with her. If she lets me do that, I'd be honored.
It's like Saturday nights, right, Pam?
Yep, Saturday nights.
Get my fat butt right up there with you and have some fun with our art. We can paint a fruit bowl. What I want Punchie to do at some point, because I understand about going through phases and periods and series, I've been painting Sasquatches for, I don't know, a couple of years now. And I keep asking Punchie to do a Sasquatch picture.
Yes.
I would love to see a Punchie Sasquatch painting or drawing. I would love it.
I'd love to see yours. Do you have those posted someplace?
Oh, goodness. I'm not nearly so organized as all of you. I didn't know it was going to be show and tell tonight. I would have been better prepared.
Well, I want to be on your show, Nez.
I would love for you to come and be a guest, and what I do is just I just play music and chit-chat and talk to the people and have fun with my art, drawing or painting or sculpting, whatever I feel like doing. And
Perfect.
my guests
Can I
can
wear
do
my
whatever
shirt?
they feel like doing. So you can wear or not wear whatever you want.
I promise.
Whatever you
to wear a
want, go
shirt.
for it. All right, cool. Punchy, we got to work it out, man. I've been wanting to do that with you for I don't know how long.
Yep, we got to do that.
Pam
Well,
is the
you can
talent.
always come up on Saturday night. All you got to do is show up, and I'll put the link in the chat.
That would be awesome. And you go later. Usually I can have a stream and then you go on later than I do, but you're in Wyoming, right? So you're on
Yeah, and I
Mountain
start
Time.
9 o'clock my time, which is 11 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
Right. So I can do a stream on my channel and then she goes live. So that would be cool. But goodness, I wish I had been a little better prepared. Let me see if I have something I can show you while I'm here. I kind of feel like a three-legged cat trying to bury a turd on a frozen pond right now. A little bit frustrated. Well, let me turn my
Did you
light on
catch
here.
that, Pam?
Oh, goodness.
That sounds like something you'd like to hang on to, Pam.
The turd.
Oh, goodness. Nez Studios is a little bit cluttered up at the moment. Big pardon. I do painting. I do oils, acrylics, gouache, watercolor. I do sketches, pencils, pastels, charcoals. I do some sculpting with polymer clay as well as natural clay. I do beadwork and jewelry, and I do collage work and things such as that. Lots of stuff. I do lots of stuff. Here's a charcoal sketch. Make sure I'm not getting my ugly mug on camera here. Hold on. There we go. This is a Christian Truther channel, Richie from Boston, with his friend Mike Decker's dog Canyon. And it's a screenshot from Mike Decker's video. Those two together. Let me zoom in here. Here's Canyon. Here's a Canyon. Now that kind of reminds me of your style just a little bit, Punchy. A little bit punchy there.
Oh,
Here's Richie. And Richie's from Boston. He talks like this. And he's like, here, Canyon, have a treat. And he's feeding him some kind of treat. So there you go. There's Richie and Canyon. All right, give me a moment and see if I can't hunt down something else to show you. I'm going through my sketchbook here. Give me just a moment. Oh, I got a floral I can show you. I got a floral. I do some artwork as therapy for art people who've gone through narcissistic abuse, and sometimes I do artwork as therapy because I've gone through.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. Let's go zoom in just a little bit here.
It's charcoal. What is it?
It's charcoals. Yeah, I use General's charcoals, the whites and the black. It's a Cosmo. It's Cosmo. There. All right, give me a minute.
Cosmo. I like it.
Yeah, it's the kind of flower it is. It's a Cosmo.
I have got so many members right now. I'm going to have to do a members
Something
live.
I did for a friend of mine last year. His channel name. And thanks for a friend of mine. Nickname is Lion, so I did a lion drawing. Let's go up and say hello to the lion. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Cool.
Very nice artwork. It reminds me a bit of Bob Kaler.
Thank
What,
you
the
so
lion?
much.
The lion?
Yeah.
You just want to reach out and pet him.
Because he'll scratch your eyes out.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a
He's a
regal.
nice little kitty till you rub him the wrong way, and then you get the roar.
That's right. And my friend My friend has a nickname of Lion. That was for him when he did something very, very nice for me. So it's on hold for him. This is a commission I did for somebody of their family, one of their pets. To the kitty. Oh. Okay.
I remember that live stream. I was watching that live stream. when
Remember
you did-
that?
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Look at that. Oh, the kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. All right. I don't want to bore you guys. Let me find another thing or two to show you. See, I'm not all fancy like you guys where you've got everything all organized. You just click a button and show people. I've got,
LOL, tongue in cheek. We're professionals.
you guys are professionals. Punchy, you might have been here for the nude life drawing. I did this recently.
That one's cool.
I love the way the skin tone is. I love the shadowing.
Now, how'd you do that, Nez? Did you have a model memory or did you make it up?
No, there's some websites out there that have portfolios of pictures of models who pose professionally for art classes at art schools and universities. So I can't remember which site I went to, but that's where the picture. This is a lady who does this for a living.
And that was one of her still photographs that you drew from?
That from still photograph, yes. Let's go in a little bit so you can see the texture a little bit more.
No, was her skin like that in the photograph, or did you just handle it that way?
No, I went as close to the photograph with the light and the shadow as I could because that appealed to me.
Right.
So that's about as close to the photo as I could get. In an hour and a half. I do a lot of mine on my streams, so I don't have to spend as much time. Oh, let me show you something else real quick here. I did a oil painting of Stanley Kubrick, famous director, from a video where he's allegedly confessing to filming the moon landings. The video had excellent lighting. Here's old Stanley Kubrick right here. Dun, 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 dun. Mr. 2001 Space Odyssey himself. And this is oils.
Very, very good. I like your style.
Thank you so much.
A lot of depth to your work.
Well, and I've got to care about what I'm doing. And if I do, it's harder, when you do commissions, you're not always into what somebody's commissioning. But if I have an emotional connection, then I'm all about it. Here's Olivia Newton-John. I did that right after she passed away.
Looks a lot like Pam.
Her role in Greece.
In Greece, yep.
Beautiful.
Sandy.
Yep. This is Sandy. Yep.
I had a
That's
crush
oil.
on Sandy.
Yep. It's dry now, but this is oil. I've had some people say that her hair didn't have enough blonde, but I'm satisfied with the contrast of she had dark and the real light blonde highlights in her hairdo, so I think I got it all right. And then, okay, you want to see something? Uh-oh, I hit the wrong button.
Don't hit the buttons.
Okay, I did a birthday present for my best friend who is very much into horror movies. If you're familiar with Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger is her favorite, and she turned 50 years old this year. She's 1 year younger than me. So I did Freddy Krueger.
Yes, you
in
did.
oil for her birthday.
That is horrifying. Oh my God.
There's Freddie. I couldn't do it just because it was Freddie. I had to do it for her because I love her, but I love Robert Englund, the actor who played Freddie originally. So, and Robert Englund is an artist himself. He does fantastic paintings. If you never knew that, go check out Robert Englund's body of work. So there he is there. There's Freddy Krueger. There you
Where do you
go.
live, Nez? Where do you live?
I'm in Ohio.
Okay.
Oh, I can show you something else. I call this one Red Dragon, and this is just on a piece of paper with acrylics.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Look at that. Yeah.
Digging that. Bold.
Go right in there and have a look at those colors. Look how they blended. I love how those colors just, the acrylics just really.
Oh yeah.
You let acrylics do what they want to do sometimes, and you can be amazed. Red Dragon.
I like the title's good.
Thank you so much. I feel guilty hogging up all this time. I also like to, I showed you a picture of my friend Richie from Boston. I did this card for him. This is just a piece of Strathmore colored paper, but I took his channel name and copied the Boston Baked Beans candy box. It had sealant on it, and it's some things peeled off, but still, it's here. Richie from Boston.
You want to hear about?
Like, share, subscribe, or don't. That's what Richie would say. That's the guy who was feeding the dog in the other thing I showed you.
I have an embarrassing story about it, an actor, if you want to hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, a lot of people don't know, but Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
He originally wanted to be an artist, and then he became an actor, and a really good one, right? Well, I was on a website for a long time that was DeviantArt. DeviantArt, you remember that, Rack? Is Rack still there?
Rack went
I had to go look in and out.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I was on DeviantArt, and I posted one of my paintings, and somebody in the comments, they commented like a meme of a whole crowd of people clapping. And me being me, I commented back and said, "Thank you for giving me the clap." and they laughed. They laughed and said a few things back and stuff. And I got curious, and I went to their profile, and goddamn, it was Alan Rickman.
Wow.
And I was a smart ass to Alan Rickman. I mean,
good for you. I would be too.
I've been
working on doing studies of Chinese watercolor. So that's why this is all in blues, like Chinese watercolor. And I do a lot of Sasquatches. Well, here's Sasquatch ascending the mountain, and there's his cave over there.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel so greedy taking up everybody's time.
Have you ever seen a Sasquatch?
Have I seen? No, but I've smelled, I've heard, I've seen structures, I've heard knocks and vocalizations.
I hear myself echoing.
This one's called Above the Surf. And it started out, I did a black and white surf painting first. And then I did butterfly flying above.
I like the colors in that.
Thank you.
Pam, I sent you some subject matter.
I saw that, and I will probably use that too.
I hope so. He doesn't turn that color very often.
If you're waiting to show somebody else's work, go right ahead. I had to share a few pieces.
Oh, no,
with
that's
you.
fine. We wanted to see your art.
You got time for another one or two? I got
Yeah, go ahead.
something else to show you.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead.
One of my favorite, and Punchy, this reminds me of you. Here's why. Japanese garden in oils with
Oh, it's
turquoise.
beautiful. Oh, I love it.
Probably my favorite of my fishy oil paintings yet.
Very nice. Yep, I
Let
like that.
me go in closer. I think this is my favorite of the water and the fish I've ever done in oils yet.
I love
And
it.
since you guys are serious and you know what you're doing, thank you so much. Punchy, what do you think? Did I?
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
Thank you so much.
I have a pond like that in my backyard, so I'm a total admirer of this piece.
Thank you so much. But I love how the water turned out. I really, really do. And in the photograph, like all those colors are there. All of those
Oh, yeah.
colors that I used are in the actual photograph. Yes. The composition it caught my eye, and I just had to paint it. I got a few other things to show you if you want to see. Mario. That's my cat, Mario.
Oh, I have a cat, Mario, too.
Uh-oh.
Here's a whimsical Sasquatch painting.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we just have a little fun. Kind of got a little sunshine on him. Kind of chilling out. I like to do a lot of impressionist stuff as well. What?
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. So, as you can see, I go all over the place. I've got into cryptids and Sasquatch and Dogman and all that stuff. Here's Dogman. He's got his
Dogman
back to us.
rocks.
He's not interested in us. He's busy looking at the moon.
That's a good thing.
He's busy looking at the moon.
Cool.
But I like the highlights on the trees. I like how bright the moon turned out. I couldn't believe how much that really
Yeah,
showed up.
I like that.
I tried to get the fog and the mist. I tried. I'm still working on it. There's Dogman looking at the moon. So you never know what you're going to get here. I've done all kinds of... Oh, here's a nature-y one. This is pen and ink with watercolor. And we've got a little bird friend up there. Kind of like an illustration type thing. This is on Strathmore mixed media paper, I think. Got little critters or something in the trees. I don't know.
What's the medium?
What's the meaning? I think it was just supposed to... Oh, the medium. This is pen and ink. Real ultra fine tip pen and watercolor.
A lot of detail in those trees.
Oh, I love working with pen and ink. And I like the colors in the background, too. Yeah, so you can see the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Pam.
we do.
Pam?
Yeah.
I just I dug out, I'm holding right now an envelope with your name on it. I need your shipping address. If you'll send me
Oh, yeah, you asked me for that on Facebook, and I totally forgot. Yeah,
send me a Facebook. I'll send this out to you.
Yeah, I'll send you that. I totally forgot. I remember you asking me, and then, life happens, and I got sick.
Well, I'm glad. I just happened to undig it on my desk. It was on the bottom. Sorry to interrupt you, Nez.
No, I'm fine. I'm just trying to show you guys some pieces. talk amongst yourselves. This is oils as well. I think. No, this might be acrylic. These are acrylics.
Right.
I like the blending. I like the gradient. Sometimes I just got to play with the paint and blend and do gradients.
Yep.
What's the difference in blending and gradient?
Well, you can blend in something to do like textures and skin tones, but to me, a gradient is where there's a steady progression in a more linear type fashion, or some kind of. For me, that's what it means to me.
And I'm going to go make a cigarette, so I'll be right back, guys.
What?
Uh,
Cigarette time?
yeah. She left you up, Nez. I hope you got more work.
I do. Here's another
Excellent.
50.
Oh, yeah. There's my koi.
There's the koi fish there. Let's move
Sonky.
in.
3-color koi. Sonky.
Is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty happy.
Sanke.
I like the water on this, but I like the other one I showed you better than this one. But still, I like it. And in case you're wondering why I'm called Nez Lover, it's because my favorite band is the Monkees, and my favorite of the Monkees was always Mr. Michael Nesmith, who's right over here.
Is he a Tennessee native?
There he is. He's from Texas. We got John Lennon hiding back here. He's hiding back there. John Lennon's hiding. Imagine that. Exactly. Hold on, I've got a few more things to show you. I didn't know I was going to do show and tell tonight. Kind of a little surprise. Ooh, I like this one. This, I don't know if it's Antarctica, polar region. I don't know what, but I like it. Lots of thick, heavy acrylic on this. I'll show you the texture. Yeah, you can touch it, and it's up above the canvas. Look at that. Kind of expect to see a penguin or something. I didn't add any critters. But this one's going to go to Denmark. I have somebody who's interested in winters and snow and lots of thick white snow. So this is right up their alley. It'll be going to Denmark.
Nice.
Thank you so much. This is so much fun. I didn't know I was going to get to do this tonight. Thank you so much.
Welcome to your show.
My impromptu showing courtesy of Punchie. I appreciate it. Oh, I've got another whimsical Sasquatch painting. I told you I do a lot of Sasquatch. Here's Sasquatch.
Oh, yeah. There's
Impressive.
Pam. Your mic's off, Pam.
Is that Pam or Sasquatch?
Yeah, he's peeking.
Your mic is
He's
muted,
peeking at
Pam.
you. I can't hear you, Punchie.
Like the foliage.
That's what I meant to do, is unmute myself, and instead I put myself up big.
I wanted Pam to see the winter one.
Oh, that's nice. Is that the one that's going to Denmark?
That one's going to Denmark, and I don't know if you saw the other fishy, because I know you love fish.
Cool. Good
Very
girl.
cool.
That's a good girl.
Yep.
That's a good girl. You're a good girl. Where you going?
I don't know. Do you think I got the... I'm getting the water.
Yeah, the water
Pam.
looks great.
I'm learning.
That's what art is. It's a constant process of learning. If you aren't
Come on.
learning from every piece that you do, then you might as well not be doing it.
That's a good girl.
You're absolutely right. And you can learn something new every single day with every single piece.
You're a good pup.
I believe that. 110%.
You're so good. You're a good girl.
I think.
Oh, we got to see him again, Rack. I didn't get it. I didn't get
Come
the
here. I don't know. Come here, Lucky. Come on. Pam wants to see you. Come here.
Is there a doggy?
Oh,
There's
there
a
you-
doggy.
Come here.
Hello.
Come here, puppy. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. You're so good.
Oh,
You're a good girl. You are a good girl. Yes, you are.
she wants to love.
She's a good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. You are. You're a good
Trying
girl.
to slip you the tongue, Rat.
That's a good girl right there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me show off some of my stuff,
It
Punchie.
was absolutely fun. But you know,
I'll try to be more
is
organized. I'll try to be more organized next time.
no, that was great. But
And
it's
thanks
about
again.
time to end the stream tonight, though, because I've been on for over 2 hours.
Woo!
So it's about that time. So thank you so much, Rack. I really loved it. Thank you, Nez. That was great. And
Rack,
thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody. And oh my God, thank you, Sirloin.
Thank you,
And
Sirloin,
I'm
for
gonna have
membership.
I'm gonna do a members only stream, I think,
Woo!
sometime in the next week because we got so many members now. So we'll put in a few members only streams. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a stream of working on a drawing or something for members.
Rack, is your YouTube channel Rack Cross Studio? Is that how I can find you on YouTube?
Yeah, that's a good one. And to contact me, use the Rat Cross Studio Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that goes for everybody. I'm there. I'm hanging out on Facebook. That's why I had all the paintings to show tonight, because I'm loading up the photos on Facebook.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
and if you guys
are all
haven't joined
welcome.
his Facebook page, you really need to. Grasshopper just posted it. And thank
Grasshopper's
you,
on the
everybody
ball.
in chat. And everybody have a wonderful evening. And I will be streaming Saturday night, my regular art stream Saturday night. So
Woohoo!
sometime in the next week or actually it's kind of midweek now. So probably early next week, maybe Monday or something, I'll do a members only stream.
All right.
Pam,
So-
thanks for letting me come up tonight. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks, everybody, for your
Yes.
support.
And thanks for coming
Thank
up,
you.
Rack, and Bob, and Nez,
Thank
and
you.
everybody in chat. And special thanks to Sirloin, who kind of made my night.
Me
Yeah.
too. Thanks for the
Excellent.
membership.
Excellent.
Yep. And okay, so I'm gonna end the broadcast. Don't cuss yet, Bob. I haven't hit the button yet.
And I never tried.
Let her rip,
Never-
Bob.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
Good
good night,
night. I love you,
everybody.
Punchy.